Hi Capricorns, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl and we're looking at October 26th through November 1st. This week's full moon is in Taurus, your fellow earth sign, and your fifth house of romance, creativity, and self-fulfillment. So it's a very good time for you. A time for you, though, to really understand what's happening with you and to make sure that you are ridding yourself of those people and things that you do need to rid yourself of. It's not easy, especially when you get older and you feel like, oh, I've only got a handful of friends, and if I start, getting rid of them, I'll have nobody. Quantity is exciting when you're younger, but quality becomes numero uno when you get older. And I always refer to Sex and the City. I mean, there were 4 of them, and that's actually good, 4. And they didn't need anybody else because it was just a perfect match of different personalities, and they all had each other's back, and they'd all known each other for a very long time. They knew each other's families and all the boyfriends and all the secrets. And I think that if you can have that, and if you have that with one other person, it's fabulous, because not everyone does. So this week, find your happy place and your happy people and celebrate, because full moons, this full moon actually is going to be a potent time for winding down projects and recycling or getting rid of situations that no longer have any benefit in your life, Capricorns. There isn't any scary or celestial weather in the forecast for Halloween on Saturday, but this holiday is a strange one, really, when you think about it. Parents and kids get dressed up in the scariest costumes they can find and buy, spending a lot of money on these costumes so that they look like bloody corpses and Jack the Ripper type slashers, and really scary, carrying coffins down the street and tombstones. And it's a weird ritual, because it kind of makes death cool, like the Michael Jackson video Thriller. And the kids are rewarded by scarfing down sugar. Every doorbell they ring, they get all this sugar thrown at them. So it's an interesting thing that the Americans do. It's a huge holiday. But if you're not in America, you don't have to worry about, keeping your lights down and your television off and hiding so that they don't think you're home, because it's scary if you live in the suburbs of the US and people dressed as witches and goblins and gooks come and smack on your door, let me tell you. It's a very pagan holiday, and it's a very Scorpio holiday because, of course, the sun is in Scorpio. And one of the Scorpio truths is, although transformations are dark and scary, the final reward is worth the fear. And of course, the sun is in Scorpio and Mercury moves into Scorpio this weekend. Your 11th house of hopes, dreams, wishes, and friendship. It's a great time for you if you have been thinking about going into business with a friend, if you've been thinking about setting a friend up on a date, if you've been thinking about, saying to a friend, let's go somewhere, let's get out of town, let's go to a retreat or a spa or Club Med or Fiji or Mexico, this is a great time to do all that, because the rest of the year is free and clear of retrograde activity. So the rest of the year is going to be a time when you can book a ticket, book a flight, book a bus, book a plane, book a rental car, and it'll actually work out. Have a wonderful week. Great speaking to you, and I do look forward to speaking to you again next week.